Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we had a very momentous episode where Shadowheart made her choice in the depths of the Shadowfell, choosing not to obey the commandments of Shar to become a Dark Justiciar, to murder the Night Song. And in exchange, received, I guess, the blessing of Selûne, Shar's sister and eternal opponent. We're still dealing with the fallout of that, but in the meantime, Nightsong flew straight to Moonrise Tower, and we joined the Harpers here for an assault. We've secured the ground floor, locked out all the exits so nobody can escape, but we have yet to complete our mission, which is at the top, where we will deal with Ketheric Thorm and his generals, whoever of them remain. I've come out here off camera and cleaned up or done most of the looting of this area. There was not much to show for it, except for on this individual right here, where we have a roughly cut ham, which we'll send to camp, a caustic bulb, which we'll send to Shadowheart, and another mind flare parasite specimen. With those two in hand, we can take a look at Tava's illithid powers. One we want to grab here is Perilous Stakes. Now, the first time I saw this, I didn't understand it. But on my second playthrough, I was following some build guides and it explained to me, you can put this on an enemy. So I thought this was a healing thing you put on yourself. It makes you vulnerable, but you can heal. It seemed not that good. But if you put this on an enemy and burst them down while they're vulnerable, it's a huge, huge debuff. So we're going to take Perilous Stakes. And then we've got three other options here. Call the Weak. Again, for reasons we talked about, I'm not super fond of this one. The nearby creatures feels like it might hurt my allies. I guess we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if we bring a creature down to fewer than 13 hit points, it dies, and all nearby creatures take 1 to 4 psychic damage. That actually might be pretty good with the number of illithid powers that she has. Our other options are Charm and Displace. Displace, falling damage, bonus, not that great in my opinion. Charm, this uses a reaction. I think it uses a reaction, I'm not entirely sure. But it prevents an enemy that attacked us from attacking us again until their next turn. So for multi-attack enemies, especially big hit enemies who are coming up to Tava, they won't be able to attack her a second time, and they might not have the movement to get to somebody else. So this could be really good. This could be good as well with the number of powers we have. This is very strong. Reducing somebody to 14 hit points and having them immediately die, plus doing damage to nearby enemies. This could do 1 to 4 psychic damage to someone like Karlach if we're in the middle of a fight, but it does seem pretty strong given this build. I think we'll take Charm for now. We'll come back for this another time, maybe. Alright, so there's our new illithid powers. Those are all bonus actions for our girl Tava, of course. Let's head inside and start looking at the folks who died in here. So we've got a chicken egg and some wine. I have a bunch of these Moonrise Guard Towers keys, so we don't need another one. Harper Anthony, what do you have to say about this fight?
We're pushing them back! The Moon Maiden's with us.
Word. Okay. This Harper has nothing that useful on her. Let's check in with Harper Lynn.
Undeath here. Survive.
Pretty good advice. Nothing on Terminal. Nasa died. Esius died as well. Yeah, a few Harpers died in this fight, it seems like. Let's check the enemies here. Lantarv has some good stuff. 3 soul coins. We'll send these to Karlach. You know what? I should feed her one of these and see what it does. We also have a sulfurous note. To whom it may concern, Frug got his head stuck in a butter barrel, and when his little imp thing tried to help him, they both fell off a ledge into a volcano. I laughed so hard Zariel sent me out of the room. Other than that, you haven't missed much, though I've sure as hell missed you. Exo Flow. I wonder if that was meant for Karlach. Signed by Karlach's old friend, Florenta the Garoder. Huh. Alright, we have the Halberd of Vigilance here. Sentinel weapon. Gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage. Ooh. This is very nice. Let's send that over to Karlach. We also have chainmail +2. We will grab this to sell because it's very expensive. And enraging heart garb. This is rare clothing. Ruin tamer hearts. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. And constitution +2 up to 20. +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition has remaining. This might be good for Karlach as well. Let's take a look here. So we have the Unseen Menace, which is very good because it gives her advantage on every attack. And a +1 weapon. But this is a +2 weapon and comes with an additional D4 of force. She gets a bonus to initiative and opportunity attacks are made at advantage. I don't know. This seems pretty good. Let's equip this. Regarding what she's wearing, the Mighty Cloth increases your strength score to 2. Cannot be pushed. What's her natural strength? If I take this off, it's 18. And her constitution 16, so we'd get more health out of this, I guess. She's what? She's at 85? If we put this on, she stays at 85. Okay, so that doesn't affect that. Oh, that's the Mighty Cloth. Hold on. Enraging Heart Garb. That bumps her up to 93. And generates Wrath. I think the Mighty Cloth for now will keep. But still, some cool items there. And we have to remember to do this. Is that in her bonus actions? Let's add this to her bonus actions here. Oh, I guess it's under items. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this here so that we remember we have it. Okay. Obviously, we have level ups to do. Everybody hit level 9. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's continue looting.
Hello. All right, what now?
So, Adept Firk had nothing of value. Timothy had, barbed arrow. Inflict a lasting wound that deals 1 to 4 piercing damage each time the target moves. That's nice. We gotta use some arrows in this next fight. And the hyena ear. Okay, we got Harper Teebs. Potion of healing and a bomb for Shadowheart. Gloric here. Had Zarel's personal reminder. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. Okay. What else we got? Barnabas. Had Barnabas's collar. Alright, we'll add that to wares. Grab the hyena ear for alchemy ingredients. Then we have Temelia. More cool stuff. What else have we got? Lincella. Arrow of lightning. I really got to remember to use those lightnings. And another mind flayer parasite specimen. Okay. So it's a choice between Displace and Call the Weak. We're gonna go with Call the Weak. I might turn this on and see how it does. Just to remember to keep her away from allies. Or really just eat the small amount of damage for killing anything under 14 hit points would be good. Let's check this Harper real quick. Alright, nothing much there. Harpers don't have much on them. Zealots have some food. And not much else. What about you? Same deal. Zealot Bryn. We've got a billion of these keys. Adept Dorakel. Same deal. Alright. Disciple Zarel. Oh, Disciple Zarel has some stuff. Another Mind Flayer parasite specimen. Okay. We got a Scroll of Fear. Let's send that to Shadowheart. Scroll of Shatter. Let's send that to Shadowheart. We have a Hand Axe +1 we can sell. And Absolute's Protector. If the wielder bears the Absolute's brand, all damage received from spells is reduced by 1. Nobody has the... nobody has that... brand in this playthrough. Now remind me, is this concentration? This is not concentration. Fire Shield Chill. Ice Cold Flames. You take only half the damage of fire damage. Deals 2 to 16 to anyone who hits you with a melee attack. Now, one thing I was thinking about is... Shadowheart's using this spear that's not particularly great. And I wonder if we should go back to having her use a shield. What was it? Zrel that had it? Hold on. I lost what I was doing. Yeah. I think maybe we'll send this to... Nope, that's the wrong person. Astarion. Send that back to Shadowheart. And then Shadowheart... What weapon do we want for her? We've got a lot. We've got a ton of weapons, but we need a... The adamantine longsword could be good. I mean, she's not really going to make a lot of... Well, she's not proficient with it, so it's not. Thunderous Smite. What is she proficient with here? That's two-handed. This spear... on a hit, possibly shock your target. Morning Frost. Nobody's wielding this. This is a quarterstaff. This gives her Ray of Frost. And some benefits for dealing cold damage. We could give her the Phalar Alluve and have her use the Shriek ability. That's actually really strong. Because it comes with damage riders. Yeah, you know what? I think maybe we'll do that. Because she's not going to hit anybody with a weapon anyway. And the debuff on this Shriek, which I dismissed earlier because I thought it wasn't that good, is actually insanely strong. So let me remind you guys how this works. If you cast Shriek for 5 turns, all enemies within range have a minus 1d4 penalty to Charisma, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throws, and affected creatures receive an extra 1 to 4 thunder damage. So that's a damage rider. Every damage you do to somebody in range of this gets that extra 1 to 4 thunder damage. So it's actually very strong, and we can equip a shield with it. So in terms of shields, we have this new one, Absolute's Protector. She'll get the Fire Shield Chill spell, which is not concentration, which is good for her. The Safeguard Shield. Yeah, let's put this new Absolute's Protector on. Let's have her use that. Okay. One thing I want to do before this fight at the top is try to buff ourselves up before we actually start, but may or may not be possible.
Let's move.
Okay, that's the big group of enemies here. They're dead. There's more stuff that we have to check. There's like the warden here. Let's see. We've got another arrow for Astarion. We got a fried rat skewer. What else have we got going on? Got some burlap sacks. And wooden trunks, nothing in there. I don't know what's through this door. Yeah, we've got rooms over here, possibly with enemies in them. I'm not actually sure. So there's more to loot, and obviously we have the upper floor to deal with. We also need to go up in the rafters, but I think before we go into these doors, we'll do our level ups. So let's hold off on opening the doors for the moment. We come over here. We have an Iron Banded Shield +1. Let's check that out. We're getting pretty heavy here, so we're gonna have to offload some material. +3 shield. Wow. So if we give that to Tava, her AC goes up to 22. That's pretty nice. That Shield Bash and the Blazing Retaliation, not super things we're using a lot. Yeah, let's get this equipped. And then let's shift some contents around here. Let's go by weight. We got 15 grand in gold. That's 15 pounds. Half a pound of keys. A pound of alchemy ingredients. Where's all the heavy stuff? There we go. All right, let's send some of this stuff to Karlach to carry around for us. Get the Yankee crossbow, the rat bat. This, we'll hold on to that. Some great swords, some halberds. Send all that to Karlach for her to carry around. And that opens up some weight for us. Looks like we need to send a little bit more. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Did I accidentally send you something I didn't intend to, or not? No. Okay, we're good. So, we're back to having plenty of room on Tava. I don't think we need any of these generic weapons, although some of them might be worth money. Okay, nothing there. Helmet, gloves, boots, chainmail. We do have a potion over here that I can see. Let's pick up the supply pack and we'll send it... Where did that go? In here? We'll send these things back to camp because they're heavy. All right, what else have we got? Pumpkin, white bread, apple. I mean, we probably don't need to worry about those. Potion of greater healing we can take. Scroll of chromatic orb we can take. Astarion can grab some food and thieves' tools. Because why not? Okay, back to Tava. More of this first floor we can look at. I guess we can sneak in here. Just double check, see if we see any... Yeah, no, there doesn't seem to be anybody in here.
Very well.
So let's take a look around and see what we find. Shabby wardrobe. Has nothing. What else have we got? More doors that I don't want to open just yet.
What's hiding here?
Cabinet. A little bit of gold and some tools for Astarion. That's fine. In the middle of the room, yeah, not much else. This was some sort of barracks, it looks like. Let's check out here on the balcony. Yeah, nothing much here. Okay. We'll head back in. And we'll check this area here. Jaheira might have something to say to us, but I don't want to force a cutscene until we're done on the first floor here. Did we get the warden yet? I don't think we did. Let's see what the warden had. Oh yeah, here's a lot of stuff. We got a prison key, that we will pick up. A guard key we already had. That's too heavy. We'll take the arrows. We'll take the gold. We've got a potion of angelic reprieve. Benefits of a short rest. Regain all first and second level spell slots. Very nice. And then the Spell Crux Amulet. Spell slot restoration. Replenish an expended spell slot of any level. That seems fantastic. Let's send that to Shadowheart and see if she can use it right now. Not sure how these items work. What is she actually wearing right now? Everard's Black Tentacles? Alright, well let's put the Spellcrux Amulet on. And let's see if we can now use... Spell slot restoration. Yeah. Let's get that fourth back. Okay. So she's able to use it. I'm not sure if it's tied to the item or what. What else do we have? Selena's Dream, no. Everard's Black Tentacles, we already used. I don't think we want the Sentient Amulet. Speak with Dead. We don't need Lightning Blast or Detect Thoughts. So, I guess Everard's is fine. Now, here's an interesting question. Can Tava then put on... What is she wearing? Surgeon Subjugation? We already used Paralyzing Critical. But if I put this on... Do I suddenly get this ability? No, it's... Yeah, it's per the item. Alright. So we're not getting anything out of the Surgeon Subjugation. We've already used that. Is there something else we can put on? Healing Cantrip we don't need. Shatter and Key Restoration we don't need. I guess we'll put this back on for now. And we'll continue looting. What else do you have? Half plate armor, a long sword. Okay. That's the warden taken care of.
Will be the tempest that
This acolyte has an arrow. This is 20 minutes of looting. This is crazy. Okay, I don't need any of the rest of this stuff. We'll check this guy.
Anything of use?
Okay. Seems like we're mostly clear. We've got 3 more dead over here to check. Note to self. A plain, unadorned note. You've got this, Racha. You're gonna be the bestest true soul there ever was. All you got to do is trust Minthara, listen to the Absolute, and do as she says. Then you get your audience, and you'll be proper rewarded. Don't go listening to them fakers like Dren. Dren does not hear shit.
You and I.
Well, she never became a true soul. Very heavy great axe. Okay. 9 pounds for 130 gold. I don't think we need that. Okay. So we want to check out the rest of the first floor here before we head upstairs. And there could be, even though it felt like we pulled the entire first floor to this fight, there could be more of them up around here that didn't hear the fight or didn't get called in. So we're going to do our upgrades, our level ups, and then we're going to explore the rest of the first floor here. All right, Tava at level 9, 7 more hit points. She gets an additional level 3 spell slot. Some new spells, it looks like. Warden of Vitality. While this aura lasts, you can cast Restore Vitality as a bonus action to heal yourself or nearby allies. Okay. So for 10 turns, so what does Restore Vitality do? 2d6 as a bonus action. All right. It's not bad. It's an aura, so it's not concentration. Does take a level 3 spell slot. She usually has other uses for her bonus actions, but that's not bad. We've got a level 3 Blinding Smite. Crusader's Mantle. Weapon attacks deal radiant damage. There's the Daylight spell. Elemental Weapon. Yeah, that's not super great. Remove Curse. Revivify. Oath spells. Haste. Oh, haste is incredible. And protection from energy. All right. So let's figure this out. What do we absolutely have to have for this upcoming fight? I think we probably want to haste either Karlach or ourselves. But I guess we get that as an oath spell, right? Do we want an aura? Crusader's Mantle. This is concentration level 3. Warden of Vitality is not concentration. So which of these is going to be more useful? 2d6 per a bonus action once per turn. Not super great. Additional damage for nearby allies does seem pretty good, but it requires concentration. Blinding Smite. Blinding a spellcaster could be really good because if they can't see, they can't cast spells, right? That could be good. I don't think we need Revivify or Elemental Weapon. So these auras are interesting. This takes concentration, though. This one does not. Let's hold off on that decision. Aid could be good, but we'd rather have someone like Shadowheart cast that. Protection from poison, no. Branding Smite. Prevent them from turning invisible. Could be good. Could be good. If we got Spellcaster, some of them could turn invisible, but I have to know who to put it on, which is rough. In terms of level 1 stuff, Command is always a good one to have. Compelled Duel is good. Cure Wounds is nice. Divine Favor's good. And then we got Smites. So I guess we can throw in all the Smites. And that leaves 3 spell slots. We're not going to cast Bless or Heroism. It's a waste of concentration. Same for Shield of Faith. I guess the Warden thing could be good. Dispels all darkness around it. I guess against a darkness spell that could be good. And then we've got these two. Yeah, I guess I'll take both of the auras and we'll try and figure out if we want to use them. All right, there's Paladin level 9 for Tava. Up next we have Shadowheart. Cleric level 9. Gets another 7 health. What else does she grab? A level 5 spell slot? Ooh. Okay. And we got to prepare her spell. She picked up Contagion. Dispel Evil and Good. Disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Flame Strike, incredible. We have to have that. Greater Restoration, Insect Plague, Mass Cure Wounds, Planar Binding. Target another worldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Target must be a celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend. I don't know if we're going to see that in here. What did we pick up for domain spells? Seeming and Dominate Person. Amazing. Let's pick up Flame Strike for sure. Oh, I guess we need to prepare spells here. What do we want to get rid of? Guardian of Faith could have been really good. We didn't use it in that fight. We're not going to need Prayer of Healing in combat. Banishment is pretty good. Mass Cure Wounds. Probably a better choice than Mass Healing Word. Silence could be good. She has Daylight as well. Spirit Guardians is okay. We're not using Warding Bond, so I'm going to get rid of it. Command is always good. Healing Word is good. Spiritual Weapon, yes. Guiding Bolt, okay. Guardian of Faith. Let's look at level 5 here. We want to prepare Flame Strike for sure. I mean, Area Effect is so powerful. What else do we have here? Contagion. Insect Plague. Does some damage. What are we not using? I mean, Death Ward could be good. Beacon of Hope. It's hard to use concentration on something like Beacon of Hope. But advantage on wisdom saving throws could be good too. I guess in terms of level 3, we don't have a lot that does damage. We'll take Beacon of Hope. Yeah. Just in case it comes in handy. What are we giving up? We need damage for this fight. Well, you know what we need? We need silence. Do we have silence prepared? Where is silence? Or maybe that's a domain spell for her. Oh no, we have it prepared. Okay, good. All right, there's Shadow Heart's level up. Astarion, level 9 rogue. What's he picking up? What is this? Magical Ambush. When you're hidden, your targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your spells. Not super great for him. Is there something we want to replace? See Invisibility is good. Chromatic Orb is an okay damage spell. Sky Self, Featherfall, Magic Missile, Tasha's. What would we put in? Blindness could be good. Cloud of Daggers is okay. Crown of Madness isn't bad. That might be better than Tasha's. It's humanoids only, but if we're getting to the point where we need to use this, could be rough. No, I think we're, well, should I swap Tasha's? This is any creature prone and can't take actions, so I think it's better to have creature than humanoid. Crown of Madness gets you the attack on an enemy, but yeah, I think we're good here. And then finally, Karlach, our barbarian. Nice, 10 more hit points. Picks up Brutal Critical. When you crit, you roll extra damage dice, very nice. And gained a passive, Change Bestial Heart. We're using the Wolf Heart. Yeah, this would never sees use. Inciting Howl, because it's an action. Oh no, this is the advantage one. But it has like some kind of weird howl you can make. Yeah, Inciting Howl is not useful, but the advantage is. We could use Unrelenting Ferocity. I gotta say, against mages, having resistance to all damage except psychic and unrelenting velocity. I'm not. I guess I think Wolf, like the Wolf Heart's Prey where her targets, her allies get advantage is just too strong. Bearheart would be my other choice. With all the spells being flung around, actually, we have other ways of getting advantage, and we got pretty decent chances to hit most of the time. This does help out with Astarian's sneak attack, though. But then he would get sneak attack. He just wouldn't have advantage. I think I am going to switch her to Bearheart here. Yeah. And then she can heal herself a little bit if she needs to. Okay. This is a big change for her, but I think we're going to do it. Okay, with that done, we can now begin exploring the remainder of the first floor here. I will head up here. Hold on. Let me just go up with Tava. Because there's somebody up here, I think, that we need to loot or look around or check. I guess we can actually see in here. There isn't anybody in there. Wasn't there a body? Yeah, this guy. And that guy. Okay. What do we have? An arrow for Astarian and a chicken egg for camp. Same deal. Arrow for Astarian and potato scone platter for camp. And a chicken. Alright, let's see the rest of the first floor, and then we'll head up for the fight. Coming on in here. Looks like we've got a bunch of food that we don't really need, so I'm basically going to ignore it. Over here was a kitchen, more food it looks like. We've got a door over there, and a warded door here. Huh, this one's a little bit strange. Where's the mage hand? The mage hand is in the Shadowfell. Alright, well that's not going to be helpful. I guess it didn't come back with us. Let's have Astarian cast it again, I think. Let's have it try to open this door. Did look like there was a bit of a weird aura. Alright, but there's nothing out here. So nothing to worry about there.
I've got a long road ahead.
Continuing. Oh, you know what I do want to try, actually? Somebody wrote a comment about this somewhere. Let's grab one of these items that we're never throwing. Like... what's a good one to test it out with? Maybe an acid vial? Let's drop this. Okay, I don't know why she's not dropping it. Alright. Why is that not working? That's so weird. Try sending it to Tava? And then have Tava drop it?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Getting real full of stuff at the moment. Okay, she can drop it, and then if the mage hand picks it up, can't be added to inventory. But it can, okay, so it could throw it. So we would have to drop it near it, or I guess Astarian would have to drop it, and then have the mage hand throw it. But it should be able to do it in combat. So I guess we'll try that if we remember. Let's send this to Astarian for now. And let's put this key in our key pouch. Okay, oh right. We have one more, I guess we'll take this just because of the buff to Call the Weak. I mean, at this point, we're completely full. We've got every single possible power except for this outer ring that hasn't unlocked. Alright, there's lots of food in here that I don't think we need. Let's continue exploring. this first floor. Okay, we got battlements out here. Fish barrels. Wooden barrels.
Open up.
I hear a cat somewhere nearby.
The feline eyes the parasite with a glint in her eye. Intent clear. Murder. Glorious murder.
I don't know if we have Speak with Animals on. I don't think we do, not on Tava. Karlach's the one who has this. Let's go for the animal handling check. Why not? It's a pretty high bar with no wisdom. Let's see how we roll. Yeah, 5. Okay. That is a failure. Steelclaw doesn't like us. Unsurprising. Does Karlach have Speak with Animals on? She's the one who can do it, right? Can I catch up to the cat? No, the cat disappeared into a cat hole. I've never heard of a cat hole before, but that's what happened.
It was a quarter of the size.
All right. Well, whatever that was, we missed it. Sorry.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
And it looks like, yeah, we're back to the front. Okay. Or rather, around the side. So this turned into a looting, leveling, and exploring episode. I realized after the events of last time... Oh, we're taking radiant damage here. From this holy fire. That sucks. I didn't need to take free hit points of damage there. After the events of last episode, it seemed like momentum and story-wise, we should have raced to the top of the tower to fight, but I felt like I needed a break to kind of go through and prepare for what was about to happen. Make sure we didn't miss anything of import down here. We do have, it looks like, a basement that goes down. So we might want to check that out, but I'm afraid... I don't know, if we leave, maybe... Jaheira gets ticked off at us? Or we break the timing on something? Not sure if we want to do that. Okay. This leads back into this chamber. Alright, you know what? Let's go check out the basement. And we're in a fight with a shit ton of undead. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Willinx Jindleby, the Mistress of Souls. Let's see. Grave Magic, so she's a spellcaster, I think. We probably need to prioritize taking her out. We also have Ducky Varish, another Mistress of Souls with Grave Magic. Okay. Then we've got a bunch of Necromites. I think this is another of the same thing, Mistress of Souls. And then we have this Death Shepherd. Alright, so, I mean, I think we all know how this is starting, right? We do have a cleric on our team. So, we're gonna get right in the middle of all these guys. And we are going to turn undead. That seems like a pretty good radius. Let's do it. Okay. For bonus action, let's summon our spiritual weapon. And do we want to try and race towards them? They're going to come... Oh, those three back there, the mages, are a problem. We've got 3 more undead up here. I think we just keep it close to Shadowheart for right now. And that's her turn. All right. Now, for you, is this the fight where we want to try using... We've got 2 rages left. Is this the fight where we want to try using a soul coin? I don't think so. I think we save that for Ketheric. So, bonus action, I think we get our new rage on. Bearheart. And we'll start with a kill, because we have the Bloodlust potion.
Want another?
Okay. Then we're going to come in and engage this guy and put all the rest of our time into him. Anytime now. There we go. I don't think we want to go reckless right now. Okay, that's her turn.
Still on my feet.
Let's see. Let's have Tava come in. She has a bunch of illithid powers now, but I don't know if we want to use them right now. We might want to send her after these three. Well, we got a lot of undead to kill first. Let's deal with the Death Shepherd first. Let's at least get in there. We'll save our Luck of the Fallen Realms for Ketherick. How many points do we have? We've only got a few smites left. I don't think we use those here. Let's have Astarion here get his sneak attack on this guy. Okay, 14 damage. That's right, he's like resistant somehow. Let's come in. Do we want to? What do we want to do with our bonus action? Oh, you know what we should do? We should drop this item. What do we want to do with our bonus action? We can't exactly hide. So let's come in and get our offhand attack on this guy. Then let's see if this works. Let's have the mage hand pick this up and throw it at, like, this guy, maybe. Where did it go? We dropped it on the ground. Right? Where did it go? Acid vial. Okay. Can we throw it? Where can we throw it? Target is too far. Alright, so that's not gonna work. We'll have to, try that idea another time, maybe. Alright, let's... Well, I mean, I guess it can punch a guy. Apparently. 1 damage. Let's get it over near him and we'll try to drop something else. Let's have you... Do you have anything that's throwable that you can drop, or... Actually, what can Shadowheart... Can she drop something? Actually, holy water would be better. Can you drop this, Shadowheart? No, for some reason she can't. Maybe it's not her turn. Maybe Astarion can drop it? He can. Okay. Let's have this thing try to throw the holy water. I guess that didn't quite work. Oh well, so much for that idea. Alright, so Tava is still fighting here. We could burn a level 3 slot, or we could channel divinity here. Or use our oath charge, rather, for Inquisitor's Might. I think that's fine. Let's hit this guy again. Oh, nice. I don't think I think he died, right? Yeah, so we don't want to use a smite. Okay. That went fairly well. These guys are all turned, so they should be running, so we won't get a whole bunch of attacks here.
Death's cold.
The spellcasters I am worried about. They're summoning something. Okay. Skeletal Involucra. I'm assuming these are going to be problems, and we want to deal with that. So they dash away. Very good. The game's having trouble figuring out what they're doing. Those three dash away. Very good. That one tried to use Reach from Beyond. Okay, Shadowheart's taking some damage. We gotta get down to these spellcasters, man. They rolled a 20? Critical hit? Yeah, let's use our protection ability here. Okay. The spiritual weapon is up. Let's see. Where can it move? have it attack this guy. 10 damage. Not bad at all. Okay. The mage hand... Yeah, where did the holy water go? We really can't make an attack with this. Throw. What is it? How does this work? Let's move here. Let's throw the bottle at these guys. Oh, that worked. Awesome. That is actually pretty cool. All right. Well, we got to move all Shadowheart's throwables that she never uses to Astarion so he can drop them for his mage hand to chuck at people. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, we're back to Karlach here. She can get down here. We really want to get past them to those guys is the problem. But I guess we just have to do the work, right? Let's hit the ones that aren't turned first.
Eat it.
Okay. We get our extra action because of the bloodlust. So let's take out this one. It's turned. And this one that's turned. No, that's going to be an opportunity attack. Let's hit this one instead. That was a good turn for her. Bonus action. She's got 18 temporary hit points and full health, so I don't think we need a potion. I think we're good. What is this? Great Weapon Master bonus attack. I forgot about this. All right, can we reach this guy? Let's hit this guy. Nice. Okay. Good turn from her. All right, Tava's up. I think... So these guys are kind of messed up. I think we need to move her to the front line and then let Shadowheart deal with these stragglers. Let's see, where can we get to? I think she needs to dash here, actually.
What path lies before me?
There's Lathander's light. Let's get as far as we can towards those enemies over there, and then let's see if we can hit the mages with some of this stuff. What do we have? Stage Fright, Force Tunnel, Psionic Overload, Repulsor, Perilous Stakes, and then we have our passive, right? Call the Weak. That's on, as well as Lathander's light. In terms of bonus actions, what do we actually want to do here? I mean, we could put a hunter's mark on one of them and then concentrate on that. All right, let's do that. Okay, that's her turn. Astarion. Yeah, Shadowheart can deal with these stragglers. Like I said, we need you to be getting closer up here. Let's just take this guy out, I guess. Seems kind of a waste, but he can't reach anyone good. Might as well remove the action economy from the field. Okay. I think we cunning action dash. And we come up here to join the fight. Do we want to get that close in with him? I think we come up next to Tava, but no further. And then... Alright, end turn. Shadowheart, you gotta clean up this trash. So... what can we have you do? Your spiritual weapon can take care of that guy, probably. This guy has 1 hit point. Let's fire off a Sacred Flame at him. Alright, he's dead. Let's drop another... Holy water. Why can she not drop anything? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, let's get her down towards the fray. Let's have her come over here, next to this guy. And then bonus action. I don't think we want to spend a spell slot here. Let's just end turn and see what they do. They're going to incubate death a bunch more. Got it. Bone chill on Tava. I don't know if we want to use the charm here. I don't think she can attack us again. Let's hold the reaction for something else. Yeah, we definitely need to kill them before these things that are incubating come alive, I think. It's a miss on Shadowheart. Love that. We will take an opportunity attack here for Shadowheart for sure. Yeah. Killed him. Very nice. Fireball on 3 targets. Yikes. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we're resistant to fire damage, but Astarion isn't. Let's take the Psionic Backlash. It's only 1 to 4, but better than nothing. Yeah, we took some damage there. Lost concentration. Okay, we've got to kill these casters. Okay, you come on over here to... Oh, you can't do anything. Well, then best you can do is to punch this guy for 1 damage. Or 2 damage. I like it. There's a kill. I'll take that. I guess you go over here to deal with this guy. Come in this direction and we'll see what he does. And these things are getting born. What are these things? More necromites? Okay. Alright, we know what we have to do here.
Aye, aye.
We have to get up to the spellcasters and kill them. Alright, let's start with this one. Actually, getting a kill would be a really good idea because of our bloodlust, so we'll kill this. Then we'll come over and unload on her. I will take a reckless here. Okay, and then bonus action... Great Weapon Master. Oh my god, so good. He's down to 2 hit points. Amazing.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Tava, go after... Well, let's kill this one for sure.
I'll strike you down.
Okay, and then here's another Mistress of Souls. Let's go after her. Do we want to use a smite? We've only got a couple spells left for Ketheric, so I don't think so. We could maybe use Repulsor here? Is that gonna hit? No, that's gonna hit Karlach, unfortunately. Can I move through them? Like, if I move to here... That's not what I want. I want this one. Still hits Karlach for damage. Psionic Overload, Stage Fright. I want to save a lot of these really good ones for later. What happened to my Hunter's Mark target? Oh, I lost I lost concentration on it. Well, let's reapply it then. I should have done that first. Okay, Astarion, let's see if you can finish this chick. Why would he have... Oh, he has disadvantage because of this. Let's, let's cunning action disengage. And let's see if we can get this sneak attack shot on Willink's Jindleby. I think for her, we want to put Sharpshooter back on. Hopefully get the +10. Nice! Critical hit, 66 damage. Friggin' amazing. Well done, Astarion.
Concentrate.
And then she needs to come and do some work on somebody like this. Not with the weapon. We're saving that for the main fight. What do you have? This is per long rest. I want to save that too. Do I have a good scroll here that I can use? Shatter? Alright, let's cast a shatter spell on this guy. Oh, this is area effect, huh? Maybe we hit the 2 of them? Yeah, let's do that. 19 and 18. Very good. Very nice. Okay. That's a good turn from her. Let's see what they choose to do. Just gonna run. Try to bring up another one of these necromites. He's still turned. Okay. They're attacking a spiritual weapon. That's fine. Alright, so the hand and the weapon have to deal with these guys, I guess. Let's just move in their direction. That's the best we can do. I guess if we get out of sight, there's a chance we can hit it. It's got like 2 hit points left. Okay, back to the top. We got to take out the casters. So who's left? You're a necromite. You're a necromite. We got Sarah Bale over here. I don't have a good way to proc Bloodlust, it seems. I guess the best way is to hit this guy and hope one hit kills him. No, it doesn't. But we can hit him again. Then we can come over to her.
Need to learn the hard way.
1. There's 2. And there's 3. Okay. That takes her out. Where's your... Yeah, your Great Weapon Master's not on, but that's okay.
Still breathing.
Tava's up. I think we've only got necromites left, so we should have good cleanup here. No problem. Let's step over here briefly. And then let's let him do a melee sneak attack on this guy. For 31, very nice. Then we come back to Tava.
Let's go.
Do I have enough reach for this? I do not, so let's fire some shots at him. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Critical miss, too bad. So sad. I can reapply Hunter's Mark, so let's do that. And let's end her turn. Or, well, no, let's move her.
Very well.
End her turn. Astarion has nothing left but a bonus action, so we'll take that.
No escape.
2 damage. And then Shadowheart can come work on these guys. With some Sacred Flame, I suppose. 10 damage, I'll take it. Just 3 necromites left and we'll have completed this this encounter. Okay. Well, those guys tanked damage for us, so I'll take that. Okay. Why don't you come finish this? Very nice. Let's have you dash and get up here.
Over there.
That's as close as we can get. I think she should have the range here for her bonus attack. Yep. Reckless is fine. And then for this guy, we can't reach him, so we'll fire a shot at him. All right, there we go. Woo! Good fight, good fight. So there you go, folks. That's checking out the first floor and the prison of the Moonrise Towers here. Good fight there at the end. I think we managed to get through it without really burning through many resources. Tava obviously needs to get a little bit of healing going. So let's go ahead and do that. Back to full. She can't do Shield of Thralls without another short rest, so that's too bad. But with one little potion... Shadow Hearts, everybody's at full. We just don't have the temporary hit points we started the episode with, and we used very few resources in that fight. So that went very well. Karlach, really kicking ass there. Shadowheart doing pretty well as well. A nice crit from Astarion and some solid work from Tava. All told, a good fight, but we've hit up against another hour-long episode. I like to keep these 45 minutes, but sometimes I get dragged into fights like that. And we're still good to go for the final battle against Catherick if there isn't another kind of gnarly fight in between now and then. Plus, we have this whole prison level to explore next time. So I'm going to call it here, And when we come back, we'll explore around here a little bit, loot these folks who died, and then head back upstairs and continue working our way through Moonrise Towers and the final confrontation with Ketheric. So look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we'll see you next time. Take care.